And here we are. That is exactly what this is all about. Sometimes you, sometimes me, all the time us. Sensei Rodney the Real, the authentic intellectual. If action speaks louder than words, then may I deafen you. I know that you feel that you got it all together. And I know that there are also those of you who do not have it together and admit that you do not have it all together. It does not matter which one you are, we can all do just a little bit better. And I am here as a walking example, as a tangible testimony to let you know what being all alone looks like. You're looking at it. What being all alone sounds like. You're listening to it. So it does not matter what the obstacle seems to be. If you are overweight and you need to lose weight, if you're overweight, you do need to lose weight. If you are at a dead-end job, if you are seemingly doing well, but want to do better, if you are over the hill, if you're divorced, if you're confused, if you're afraid, it does not matter. You want to get stronger. If you have been bullied, it does not matter. You need to start that business. So many things that you've been woofing about, trying to hide side in front of certain people. It is time that 0.01% of you that I'm actually talking to that will actually listen to such. The time is now, and I am letting you know that there is an example right before your very eyes that knows all about that knows about not looking the way I want to look and doing what it takes to get there. Diet, exercise, mental transformation, not not being sufficiently funded, not having sufficient support, having those that you pledge yourself to kind of be, and still I grind to go out and run 3, 5, 6, 7, 13, 14 miles with no coach, with no support, hurting joints, no excuses. When it's time to get it, it got to be gotten. And I'm telling you that you have to nurse. You're going to have to nurse that kind of attitude. It's within you, but it's been dormant so long that it's just taking up space. And you're doing all of these other things trying to dance around your destiny. So for those of you that are tired of dancing, that are tired of the cosmetics, you are in the right place. Because this channel, this page, this man is all about doing what it takes. This one here is all about embracing the trenches. This is about loving your enemy. And the enemy is not somebody that's been messing with you, that's been picking on you. The enemy is that thing in you that you're using as an excuse to be the man, to be the woman that you were created to be. That's the enemy. And that's the enemy that you need to embrace. That's the one that's slapping you on the cheek that you need to turn the other one to. That's the one that you do not need to run from, because that is who you truly are. Do you know, for years, the majority of my life, I've been having a reoccurring dream of Michael Myers. And the irony is that the original Halloween 2 was one of my favorite movies as a child. In the summertime, I had it recorded VHS. I nearly watch it on a daily basis. And this guy has been haunting me in my dreams up until this year, up until very recently. Have not been able to kill him. Sometimes Jason will be in there. I step on their head, squash them, tear them to bits, and they come right back as if nothing. I could never run away from them, ever. And my sister said something that was just groundbreaking to me. She said, maybe that's not something external trying to take you out, because you're always there. The both of you are always there. You are the same person. Both of you all are the same dude in there. And that thing that you can't get rid of is the thing that you need to become. Talk about blew me away. I need to love that enemy, that boogie bear, that boogeyman that I cannot get rid of is not something to be gotten rid of. That's the monster that I need to become to be what I need to be in order to accomplish what I will. And very rarely was he in there bothering other people. A couple of times, he murdered everybody in the house. But 97% of the time, even if there were others around, he was always only focused on me. I'm like, that. It made so much sense to me. Embrace the enemy, what you are perceiving to be the enemy. So this undefeatable thing in my psyche, in my subliminal, is really not trying to harm me. He's trying to get rid of that little soft me. That little soft you got to get out of the way. That little soft you is holding up progress. That little soft you that don't want to do it because it's uncomfortable, that don't want to do it because he ain't gonna like it, don't want to do it because she's going to say no, because I don't make a certain amount of money, or you don't live in a certain kind of neighborhood, or I don't have this kind of status, what have you, in the way. And that monster, in me at least, has been trying to break the neck of that nearly all my life. And I have been fighting that because I have been up under ill tutelage and treasonous friendships and so forth and so on. And continuing to say, well, God, Lord, I'm giving it all I got. I've been this way to this person, and they don't honor commitment. They don't honor loyalty. It's not real loyalty that people are looking for. They're looking for yes men. They're looking for do boys. They're looking for groupies. So you look foolish trying to please individuals like that. It's not possible. You're a pawn for them. All you do is make them feel good. It's a whole Ponzi scheme. The more of you all they have kissing their ass, the more popular they appear to be, and the more they feel good about them own about their own fraudulent selves. It's a waste of life. The monster needs to have its way. Because the real monster don't say, hey, I'm sorry for being who I am. The monster will never say that. The monster don't even tell you to get out the way. The monster just come through and do what the monster do. You don't like it, you need to get somewhere. You got that option. Michael Myers ain't never ran nobody down. You in the right place at the right time, you can get it. And that really, really resonated within me. And I'm still allowing it to unfold. And I'm actually having to teach myself. I'm having to learn myself how to be that. And I'm really seeing now I have to appreciate being solo in the trenches, because who else? I got to learn to be that alone. And that's exactly what I plan to do. You have to do what you have to do. You need to spend quality time with yourself, putting down social media and doing something very, very challenging. Some of you all don't walk to the mailbox. You don't know what a push-up looks like. The only time you do a squat is, I don't even know. We do nothing physically demanding. When was the last time you read a book? I mean, what are we doing? So while looking at that, okay, there's not, I've been saying I'm an acquired taste, and the monster definitely is. Okay, so this means that I'm not gonna have some huge audience. And if you're so vain, then this ain't the life for you, where you need approval and accolades and cheese eaters blowing smoke up your tail all day long. You addicted, you addicted to want, to not having, to lack. You're addicted to poverty, because that's all that is. I don't care if you make 200,000 a year or more. If that's your attitude, you're addicted to poverty, because those are impoverished minds that worship something fraudulent, like going to spend $10,000 on a handbag and you don't even know what $10,000 look like, because your parents can get it or you got a high enough credit card or whatever. That's an impoverished mindset. And those ones that go and get those bags and those certain items just to be accepted, the you have to give off those kinds of luxury brand vibes and cosmetics to get their attention. That attention ain't real. It's not real. So if you're ready to break out of the fantasy, then you got to be willing to sacrifice the popularity. If you're ready to break out of the fantasy, You got to be willing and ready to sacrifice the popularity and do what needs to be done the way it needs to be done, baby, whether you want to do it or not. That's the monster. They ain't never called Michael Myers sleep. Hey, the monster don't take naps, man. So listen, when it's time for you to get at it, and you got to get at it. The monster ain't playing. He ain't tripping on what he wearing, how he's smelling, none of that, man. And I'm not saying be nasty. I'm saying that kind of attitude, that kind of conviction to what it is that you say you're about. Otherwise, quit woofing, man. You woofing. I know what it's like to be alone in the trenches. I'm telling you what's good. This is what we about right here in this spot. That's right. I say we because it's me and my vision and my energy. I feel unified amongst the many. The discipline and the loyalty, these things that I practice even alone. Yeah. So I'm just wanting to share a little bit of that with you. If you got through this video, blessings. We appreciate you. That means it's something that I'm saying, something that you're feeling, something is connecting with you, something is touching your dissatisfaction right now. Something is touching the greater in you right now. And I pray that you allow that thing to be unleashed. I pray that you allow your greatness to be unleashed because it is past time. It is your time. You got to make it your time. Take charge of your life and take it right now. You're never going to have extra money to extra time to, you got to make time. You make time by taking charge. You make time by taking charge. You earn your keep by paying your dues. I say you earn your keep by paying your dues. Sensei Rodney, the real baby, the authentic athlectual. If action speaks louder than words, then may I deafen you.